For the cutter, Kuliza gets one to go.
Second and third now for Bedford. That's a line drive single. And Charlie Cariello now strikes out Ryan Stram.
Draws the double, redodges, beautiful, and scores. Stick quickly, Purnell drives righty, shoots, scores.
That is it. Bedford is your girls lacrosse champion. The Bulldogs are champs once again. And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Merrimack High School Field as we're about to bring you quarterfinal action here in the Division I baseball tournament in the NHIAA. Number 8 Merrimack hosting number 9 Bedford. And up to bat first for the Bulldogs, it's Carter Crowley. A .462 hitter, takes a strike from pitcher Ryan Maney. He's the same pitcher who pitched in Bedford. Big win earlier in the month of May. Ball in there, 1-1. I understand Maney took a pitch off the elbow a couple of days ago. He missed the start. There's a contact made and a base hit right off the bat. Fielded by the center fielder, and Crowley gets on base. That brings up Pat Folis. Folis hitting .339. Lefty hitter.
Let's go, Manny.
As I was saying, Maney missed a start because of that elbow injury. This is his first start since getting hit with that pitch. And Folis makes contact, popping up to center field, and the catch is made, so an out in the first, and that's going to keep Crowley at first base.
Let's go, Manny.
And now number 3 hitter Dominic Tagliaferro takes a low strike. Count is 0-1. Tagliaferro coming into this game hitting .352. Strike in there. Quick 0-2 count. Tagliaferro, 54 at-bats, 18 runs, 19 hits, 5 home runs, 22 RBIs. The 0-2 pitch is outside. Tags with the good eye, watches it go outside and takes the ball. It's 1-2.
Let's go, Manny.
High pitch this time. It's a ball. Count goes even to 2-2. Maney waits. This time a changeup into the dirt, and the count goes full 3-2. A hit and run popped up into foul territory. So Tags lives another day. Crowley goes back to first. This one's hit into right field. And the catch is made by Aiden Centrella. 2 down for Bedford. Crowley remains at first, and the cleanup hitter coming up to bat right now, James Gilbert, .323 hitter. Batting right. Swing and a miss right there, 0-1. Interesting field here at Merrimack. There is no home run fence. High heat, and that is missed by Gilbert. Down quickly, 0-2. There is a fire hydrant and an oak tree, though, in right field, making it interesting. Crowley decides to run, and the catcher Shea Collins can't handle the pitch. So Crowley moves to second, and it's 1-2 now to Gilbert. High and outside. 2-2. This one's popped up. Being played by the right fielder, Evan Souza, and that is going to retire the side. And we are back for the bottom of the first. Pitching for Bedford, Charlie Cariello, 9 game appearances, 4 wins, no losses, 39 2/3 innings pitched. He's allowed 22 hits, 15 earned runs, but he struck out 42. He is the ace of the Bedford pitching team. In the field, it's going to be Cariello pitching, Maggie Fox making a start. At catcher, Pat Folis at first, Jack Hinton second, Carter Crowley at short, Henry Dubois at third, James Gilbert, he is in right field, Dom Tagliaferro in center, and Danny Black is in left field. And leading off is Garen Brown, a .373 hitter here for the Tomahawks. Cariello gets set. Low for ball 1. Beautiful day today, sun shining, temperatures in the low 70s, a little bit of wind. There's a hit over the head of Black. He's got to go back to get it, and he makes the catch. So Garen Brown flies out.
Let's go, Medlock.
Now Elliot Medlock, a .308 hitter at the plate. First pitch from Cariello is a ball. High pitch there for another ball, 2-0. No score, bottom of the first.
Let's go, Al.
Cariello delivers. Another high one. Maggie Fox pulling that one down, and Cariello behind quickly, 3-0. Medlock looks like he's going to bunt here, pulls it away, takes a strike, 3-1.
Let's go, Elliot.
Another high pitch is going to put Medlock on base. So the number 2 hitter for the Tomahawks gets to first. It looks like Keegan Ponder at the plate. And a steal attempt is successful there for Elliot Medlock. So Medlock steals second, puts himself in the scoring position. 1 out here in the bottom of the first.
Let's go, Zach.
Count on Ponder. Sorry about that. is now 2-0. High pitch there that Maggie Fox is able to pull down. Cariello watches Medlock. There's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now as Cariello gets Ponder to swing at that. Cariello looks back at second, now delivers a changeup, and that looks like it went off the bat of Ponder. Didn't hit him though. That will count as a strike as the ball goes into foul territory. So the count now 1-2.
Let's go, kid.
Cariello, there's a hit. Bounces to second or to short. The throw to first is in time, 2 outs. Medlock remains at second. So Carter Crowley is short, fields the ball, gets it to Pat Folis at first. 6-3 out there. It's 2 down for the Tomahawks with Ryan Maney, starting pitcher, at the plate. Change up there from Cariello is a ball. Maney, along with being the ace of the Merrimack pitching squad, hits .328. 2 down here for Merrimack. They've got a count of 1-0 on Ryan Maney. Medlock at second in scoring position. Now Cariello gets off the mound. Here's the pitch, a changeup that Maney chases. Not sure if he made contact with it. Either way, it will be a strike. 1-1. A look back at second as Medlock takes a big lead. Nobody from the Bedford defenders, neither Hinton or Crowley, making their way to second just yet. So now Cariello gets ready to deliver. That is popped up to third and caught for the third out. Henry Du Bois is there. And that is going to do it for the first inning. Welcome back to Merrimack High School Stadium as we're set for the second inning. No score between the Tomahawks and the Bulldogs, and it's going to be Danny Black, number 5 hitter, 273 hitter, at the plate, the lefty. Maney delivers a fastball right down the middle for a strike. Maney this time up high, 1-1 the count. Changeup from Maney catches Black looking. Count goes to 1-2. That pitch high is fouled away. Count remains 1-2. Maney throws the changeup. The catcher, Shea Collins, holds the ball, hoping to get a strike call. Doesn't get it. Count is 2-2. Maney quickly hits it, throws another pitch. This time Black fouls it away. So another swing to stay alive for Danny Black. 2-2 the count.
Let's go, Ryan. Win the battle.
No outs, no score. Top of the second. There's a changeup, and Black connects with that. And it is caught by Aiden Centrella in right field. So Black goes down swinging. Now Henry Du Bois at the plate, a .294 hitter. First pitch is a ball. Great contact there by Du Bois. Line drive pass short into the outfield, played there by right fielder Centrella, but Du Bois gets on base, so a second inning in a row that Bedford has been able to get a runner on base. And that sets the table now for Jack Hinton, hitting .281. He checks the swing, but gets a strike anyway. Hinton hitting .281. That pitch just outside, 1-1. Maney takes something off that a little bit, misses the strike zone. Count goes to 2-1 to Jack Hinton. Now throw to first. Hinton, Du Bois gets back in time. Pitch outside, 3-1 goes to count. Maney waits, delivers, and that gets inside. Count 3-2. So with the count full, that's a high one. Maney lets Hinton get away, and that puts two base runners on for Bedford. It sets the table for Charlie Cariello, hitting number 8, but also hitting .250. No outs, 2 runners on for the Bulldogs. Correction, 1 out. The lead hitter, Black, flying out. But there are 2 base runners for the Bulldogs. Changeup goes in for a strike from Maney. Count is 0-1. Cariello asks for a timeout. Steps out of the box. Breeze kicking up a little bit here. There is the throw, checks, swing, and a good one too, because that is called a ball to Cariello. Count is 1-1. That's a high pitch, 2-1 now to Cariello. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
One more.
Maney steps off the rubber. Waits. Bedford runners taking their leads, and a changeup catches Cariello swinging. He goes down with a strikeout, first one of the day.
Great job, 7. Hey, down the middle. Aaron goes your way for you.
Maney with 35 strikeouts on the year adds to his total, and now it's Jacob Oster, the designated hitter, hitting in the 9th spot for Maggie Fox. Takes the ball. 2 down, 2 on base for Bedford.
Yes, sir.
That one's in for a strike, 1-1. Big opportunity here for Bedford if Oster can just get on base. Change up and a steal. They're going to call him safe. Du Bois steals third. And a double steal. Hinton also advances to second, so now both runners for Bedford are in scoring position. High pitch, and Jacob Oster had to back away from that one. The count goes to 3-1. Big lead for Du Bois. That's in for a strike. Count is full, 3-2.
One more, matey. Come on, kid.
I like this ball.
Timeout called for by Oster. And the Merrimack coach and manager coming out to speak with the umpire. Apparently something he didn't like. Gets his explanation and comes back to the dugout. High pitch, and that's a ball. That loads the bases for Bedford with 2 outs, and they go to the top of the order. Carter Crowley, he got a base hit at his first at-bat in the first. Now he's got the chance to knock some RBIs in. Change-up pitch, a little high, but they call that a strike. 0-1. Maney quickly delivers high, 1-1.
Yes, sir.
In for a strike. 1-2.
Come on, matey.
Maney 1 strike away from getting out of this base of the loaded jam. Crowley waits. High. Ball gets away, but nobody moves. Everybody stays on base.
Let's go, matey. Get your ass.
Count is 2-2. Maney winds up. Little change up that floats in high. 3-2. The count is full. Bases are loaded. The money pitch coming up. And a ball is called. Bedford gets a run. That is the third base on balls delivered by Maney this inning. So Du Bois comes in. Hinton is at third. Oster at second. Crowley at first. The bases remain loaded with 2 outs. And the coach for Merrimack Tomahawks, Michael Dudash, goes out to speak with Maney. As I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Maney did take a pitch off the elbow a couple of days ago, and he did miss a start on account of it. Just making sure that elbow is not bothering him here. Bedford up 1-0. And at the bat, it's Pat Folis takes a strike looking, 0-1. Fastball high for a ball. Bulldogs on all the bases. Change up from Maney outside, 2-1. Wind starting to kick up a little stronger here at Merrimack High School. Maney's pitch. Contact is made out to right field, and a throw at the plate. Not in time. 2 Bulldogs score. And the Bulldogs up 3-0. Folis with the double. Oster and Hinton come in to score. And now Dominic Tagliaferro at the plate. He's got runners at second and third. In the dirt. Ball one. Outside for another ball, 2-0. Another changeup from Maney, gets in for a strike, 2-1. 2 down. Runners on second and third for Bedford. They lead 3-0. They've scored 3 in this top of the second. Maney high in a ball, 3-1. He's already let 3 base runners on balls. Tags that, asking for a timeout. And that's high for a ball, and that loads the bases again. James Gilbert at the plate. He flied out to right field and immediately makes a hit down the baseline. That's going to score 2 runs. And Bedford is up 5-0. Yep, 5-0. So a laser shot down the right field line scores 2 more. And there's a shot all the way to right, fouled by Danny Black, who flew out at the start of the sitting. Bedford has sent 10 batters up to the plate. There's high, ball 2 or ball 1. 1-1 is the count. That's in for a strike, 1-2. Black had to back away from that one, 2-2. That one goes off the bat of Black. Count goes to 2-2. 2 outs. 5 runners scored in this inning. Bulldogs up 5-0. Top of the second. That's high. Ball 3. Or 3-2 the count. There's the changeup. Chasing it. And it falls into foul territory. Count remains 3-2. There's a hit for a base hit. It's going to score 2 more for Bedford. The throw not in time. It's 7-0 Bulldogs. And you got to wonder if Maney's day is going to end soon here. This has been a disaster of a second inning. And here comes the Merrimack coach, and Maney's going to be taking a seat. His day started out pretty well. Gave up a base hit to lead off, followed by 3 flyouts. But then in the second inning, he gave up 4 bases on balls. along with a base hit and 2 doubles. And the result is a 7-0 score here for the Bulldogs. So Danny Black makes it to first base. 2 RBIs for him. Du Bois, Hinton, Oster, Crowley, Folis, Tagliaferro, and Gilbert all scoring in this second inning. And most of this done with 2 outs. Coming into pitch now for Merrimack. Number 27, Evan Sousa. Sousa's had 8 appearances, has 3 wins to his credit, 37 1/3 innings pitched, 41 hits given up, 19 earned runs, 30 strikeouts. So he's the second pitcher on this staff. And now he's got to come in to close the game out here early. I'm sure he wasn't expecting to be in the game this quickly. And he's got a 7-0 deficit to deal with here. Next batter up for Bedford is going to be Henry Du Bois. Base hit, scored a run in this inning. His second at bat, the 11th hitter of the inning for the Bulldogs. So here we go, Sousa delivering now. Tries to catch Black at first base to no avail. That's a high pitch ball there for Sousa. His first pitch. Count is 1-0. Second pitch high. 2-0 to Henry Du Bois. 2 outs. 7 runs scored in this top of the second. Another high pitch, 3-0. Du Bois happy to wait, take his base if Sousa doesn't want to put it in the strike zone. Black at first, taking his time, not taking a big lead, just waiting. And that one's going to be in for a strike now, 3-1. That is fouled back. Count goes full, 3-2. Black takes off for second, but the fourth ball is thrown, so Du Bois takes a base, on base for the second time in this inning. So 2 runners on for Bedford, and Hinton coming up. A ball. Hinton walked in the last time at bat here earlier in the second inning. Swing and a miss, strike. 1-1. Change up. Hit the second. tried to make a play at first, no good. The second baseman, Keegan Ponder, having trouble handling the ball. And the result is another base hit for Hinton. And Du Bois goes to second, Black to third. Bases are loaded once again here in the second inning with 2 outs. And Cariello at the plate now. He struck out earlier in this inning. Takes the ball. Second pitch outside for ball 2. That's way high. 3-0 now. The Tomahawks already walked in 1 run in this inning. They're in danger of doing it again. Sousa delivers for a strike. 3-1. Took something off that ball. Cariello was waiting, hoping for a ball. 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss by Cariello. Count is full, 3-2. Tomahawks were within a pitch of ending the inning with nobody scoring. Everybody moves, it's outside, ball, and another run walked in. Cariello takes his base. Hinton goes to second, Du Bois to third. Danny Black comes in to score. It's now 8-0 Bedford. And now Jacob Oster at the plate. In for a strike. Sousa delivers quickly, gets a second strike. 0-2 the count. There's a base hit into the gap. Another run scores. Another one will score as well. Centrella had trouble handling the ball in the outfield. It is 10-0 Bedford. Oster with the base hit. And now we're back to the top of the order. Crowley takes a strike. High and outside, ball 1. 1-1. Swing and a miss, Cariello. I'm sorry, Crowley. 1-2. Bedford up 10-0 here in the top of the second. All the runs scored in this inning. That is hit foul. One and two. Twice the Tomahawks had Bedford down on the full count, 1 pitch away from ending the inning. And both times they walked in runs. There's a changeup. And finally, the Tomahawks close the door on the Bulldogs, but not until 10 runs score and 16 batters at the plate. After 1.5, Bedford 10, Merrimack nothing. You're watching Bedford baseball on BCTV. And we're ready to start the bottom of the second. Shea Collins coming up to the plate. Shea, a .326 hitter, 46 at-bats, 12 runs, 15 hits, 13 RBIs, no home runs. Charlie Cariello still on the plate for Bedford. That is popped up. And played by Carter Crowley for the first out. So 1 pitch, 1 out here for the Tomahawks. Yvonne Tejada, 292 hitter. And a lefty. Cariello takes something off that pitch, gets the strike. 0-1. Another changeup in there, 0-2. Cariello delivers high. Fox pulls it down, 1-2. Cariello gave up one walk in the first. Hasn't had a strikeout yet. Gets one right there, though. Tejada goes down swinging. 2 down for Merrimack. Keegan Ponder now, number 12. Ponder, a 176 hitter, takes a ball there. In for a strike. Ball in there, 2-1. Another ball from Cariello. Count is 3-1, 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Cariello sets, gets ready to deliver. In for a strike. Count is full, 3-2. To Keegan Ponder. Contact is made. Ball drops into center field. Tagliaferro plays it. And the 176 hitter makes contact on a full count to get on base. So Evan Sousa now at the plate. Sousa, 328 hitter. 2 outs. Takes a strike. Merrimack down 10-0, but baseball, you get those runs back one at a time, and you've got a base runner on base. All Sousa has to do is stay alive here and keep moving the runners down the base path. Ball is hit foul toward the scoreboard. 0-2 to count. Pitch high. Maggie Fox has to go up to get that. 1-2. No doubt Cariello was hoping to get them to chase on that. Changeup hit foul. Count remains 1-2. Runner at first, 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Bedford with the 10-0 lead. Charlie Cariello on the mound for Bedford. Contact made over the head of Hinton. Tagliaferro makes the play in center. Now the throw to third. Play at second in time. Nope. Safe. So Merrimack putting together their own rally here. Sousa with a 2-bagger. Ponder advances to third, so now both Merrimack runners are in scoring position, second and third, with the number 9 hitter Jackson Woods with a .237 average at the plate. 2 down. Game certainly interesting. Ball gets away. Ponder thought about trying for home, but the ball didn't roll far enough away. Fox able to track it down.
Go Jay Woods.
1-0, the count to Jackson Woods. Fouled back, 1-1. I would imagine the Tomahawks will play it a little more aggressive here. They have a 10-run deficit to make up. Count 1-1 now to Woods. Cariello looks back at second. Chases Evan Sousa back there. Ponder is at third base. Woods at the plate. High pitch. Woods had a duck out of the way of that one, 2-1.
Let's go Jay Woods. Come on now. Come on, kid. Let's go, Jay.
And that's in for a strike. A changeup. Count goes to 2-2. Woods, the 5th batter here for the Tomahawks. Bedford set up 16 in the top of the second. Changeup in the dirt. Count goes full, 3-2. Money pitch coming up here from Cariello. Gets him swinging, he's out. Bedford survives and maintains the 10-run lead. And welcome back to Merrimack Stadium. Bedford at the top of the third with a 10-0 lead. All 10 runs scored in the second as the Bulldogs sent 16 batters to the plate. And now we've got Patrick Fullis. 2 pitches from Sousa. 2 quick balls. 2-0 the count. Contact made. Into right field. This is going to be in foul territory. Catch is made by Evans, not Evan Sousa, of course. Have to check and see who that's Ponder, who is in right field. One down for Bedford. Tagliaferro at the plate now. He had a double scored on it in the second inning. Flew out to center field in first. Makes contact there. Caught by Aiden Centrella. 2 quick outs here for the Bulldogs. 2 up, 2 down. Now James Gilbert flew out, had a double.
Yeah, but he also knows
Takes a strike.
actually, I think it's just pretty hard.
That one's a ball. A correction. Strike. 0-2. Here's a hit. Into center field. And Gilbert gets another base hit. Second of the day. Keeps the inning alive here for the Bulldogs. They scored most of those 10 runs with 2 outs. So they're not out of it by any stretch. Danny Black up, flew out in the second and hit a base hit and scored a run in the second. He was up twice. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Throw to first, not in time. Two down. One runner on base for Bedford. There's a changeup and a throw to first. Not in time. Gilbert able to get back on base safely. Count is 1-1 now to Danny Black. The throw to first in time from Crowley ends the inning. Or correction, that was Elliot Medlock throwing at first. After 2.5, it's still Bedford 10, Merrimack nothing. You're watching Bedford baseball on BCTV. Ready to start bottom of the third. 10-0 is the lead for the Bulldogs, and the leadoff hitter at bat for the Merrimack Tomahawks, number 3, Garen Brown, flew out to left field in the first inning.
I've never been to
Cariello delivers. That's popped up. We'll see if Black can get to it. He does. One down on one pitch. So twice in a row, Garen Brown flies out to left. And now Elliot Medlock comes in. He walked in the first.
It's like how many times can you get on base? Times. You're slugging
Cariello
like the higher the better, obviously. But
gets ready to deliver. Puts it in the dirt. Ball one.
most MLB players have like right around one.
Fouled back by Medlock. 1-1. I was going to comment that the Merrimack Tomahawks don't have a lot of home runs to their credit, mainly because there's no home run fence here at their ballpark. Any ball hit is still in play until it hits the school building. That's popped up. Played at first by Folis, and 2 down. This is Zach Rady up to bat, 311 hitter. He popped up the third. I'm sorry, no, he hit into a 6-3 out, ground out. Floater by Cariello for a ball. Rady the DH. 2 down. Fouls that one back. 1-1. Carriel having a very efficient day. Change up high, 2-1. Sun starting to shine in the eyes of some of the players in the right half of the field, first and second, center and right, in the dirt low, 3-1. Here's the pitch, another one high, and that's going to put Reddy on base. And now coming up to the plate is Ryan Maney. He was the starting pitcher.
Your team.
As we mentioned before, he had an elbow injury being struck by a ball a few nights ago. And that might have been a factor in that second inning. Contact is made. And the catch by James Gilbert ends the inning. So after 3 full, it remains 10-0. Bedford in the lead. You're watching Bedford baseball on BCTV. Top of the 4th, Bedford at bat. It's going to be Henry Dubois. Gets out of the way of that pitch. Ball 1 from Evan Souza. Dubois with a base hit and a base on balls in the second inning. That next pitch in for a strike. Contact made. And the ball's dropped. Dubois is able to make it safely to the second base. Bit of a collision there in right field between Keegan Ponder and Jackson Woods. So Dubois on base with a 2-bagger, and Henry Hinton up at the plate now. He was at the plate twice in the second, a base on balls and a base hit, scored 2 runs. And there's a bunt. Played at first for the out, but it advances Dubois to third with 1 down. Now Charlie Cariello at the plate, a strikeout and a base on balls in the second. Souza's pitch falls into the strike zone. Count is 1-1. Base runner at third with 1 out. That's a ball outside, 2-1. Bedford would love to add to this 10-0 lead. Swing and a miss by Cariello. 2-2. Popped up and foul. Count remains at 2-2. Souza delivers. Popped up. Played at first by Maney. And 2 down for Bedford. Jacob Oster coming up now, a base on balls and a base hit. 1 run scored in the second. He's got Dubois at third. First pitch is a ball from Sousa. Outside, ball, 2-0. Sousa came in for Maney, who got rocked for 10 runs in the second inning, most of them coming with 2 outs. High pitch, it's 3-0. As you mentioned, Maney got hit in the elbow with a pitch while he was at bat a few nights ago, and I'm sure that might have affected things today. So Sousa in relief here. Been able to stem the tide, but he's got a runner in scoring position just through ball 4. Puts Oster on base and brings Crowley back up. Struck out his last at bat. A base hit and a base on balls for Crowley. High pitch, ball. 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Bedford leads 10-0. Runners on first and third. That's in for a strike, 1-1. Also in for a strike, 1-2. Sousa had runners on base last inning as well, was able to get out of that jam. And a rundown here. And they decide to give it up. So Oster tried to steal, changed his mind halfway there. But Garen Brown decided not to risk a bad throw. But that pitch gets away, and that's going to be a walk, and bases are loaded now. So Crowley with the second walk of the day. Oster goes to second. Du Bois is at third. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Same situation we had in the second inning. And Pat Folis at base. Has a base hit and a double. Takes the strike first. He also flew out to right field in the third inning. Swing and a miss, that's 2 strikes. Folis has had an at-bat in every inning in this game, as did a few other Bulldogs. Contact made right to short. The play is at second, and that is going to end the threat. Bedford strands 3. The score remains 10-0. Bedford going to the bottom of the 4th. You're watching Bedford baseball on BCTV. Shea Collins at the bat. He flew out to short and immediately gets hit by a pitch, takes his base. Cariello in 3 1/3 innings gave up 2 balls, 2 hits, struck out 2. Here's Ivan Tejada. In for a strike. Tejada struck out in the second. Cariello takes a look. Tries to make the play at first, not in time. Change-up pitch, misses. Count is 1-1. Another throw to first. Not in time. There's a hit. Play to first, overthrown. And that's going to move Collins to third. Tejada to second. So a throwing error there, but Cariello gives Merrimack life here. 2 base runners in scoring position with no outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's Keegan Ponder at the plate. Ponder with a base hit in the second. Pops up. And Henry Du Bois catches that for the out. One down. Evan Sousa up to the plate. Runners on second and third. Swing and a miss. Strike one on Evan Sousa. Cariello, the pitch. Oh, it goes right off the head of Sousa. He's going to take a base there and load the bases. That's why you wear a batting helmet. Sousa doesn't look too bad for it though. Talking it over with, well, he's kind of crouching down a little bit. Now he gets up. In the meantime, Bedford's going to take a little powwow at the pitcher's mound. See how Cariello's feeling. Might have lost control of that pitch. Also had a bad throwing error at first, which allowed both base runners to advance here. So the bases are loaded with one out here for Merrimack. Shea Collins at third, Ivan Tejada at second, Evan Sousa at first. 2 of those players hit by pitches. It looks like Cariello's going to stay in for Jackson Woods, the number 9 hitter who struck out in the second inning. Now we got a base runner. Sousa comes out. We'll get you the name of the runner at first in just a moment here. Jackson Woods at the plate. 1 out. Bases loaded here. Big opportunity for Merrimack. Cariello acts like he's going to throw to second, get the base runner back. Doesn't throw though. Cariello steps off the mound once more, tries to settle himself here. He's had a couple of bad throws in this inning. Here's the pitch. Bunch shown. It goes into the dirt. That's going to score at least 1 run. It will. Shea Collins comes in to score. 10-1.
You good?
So Tejada goes to third. Sousa, actually not Sousa, but Gavin O'Boot is the pinch runner at second.
Let's go, Jay Woods. We got 2 for you.
One down here in the bottom of the fourth. Hit. Drops in. The throw to third. Goes off. Du Bois. So a base hit here for Jackson Woods, an RBI. Sousa makes it to
Hey, let's go, G. You got 2 for you.
so it's 10-2 now. And Garen Brown, top of the order.
Go, G.
Strike in the Brown.
Not you.
Count is 0-1. That's popped up, and play right there by Folis. Gets Garen out. Elliot Medlock up now. Base on balls. Flew out to first base. Two down here in the bottom of the fourth. 10-2 now, Bedford. Medlock makes contact, sends it foul. Count is 0-1.
Hey, let's go out. We got 2 for you.
2 runs scored here in the bottom of the fourth with 1 out. Now 2 down for Merrimack. High pitch ball, 1-1.
Let's go, Elliot.
Into the outfield, James Gilbert closes it up, and that ends the fourth inning. But not before 2-run score for the Tomahawks. After 4 full, it's now 10-2 Bedford. You're watching Bedford baseball on BCTV. Ready to start the top of the fifth, and Dominic Tagliaferro will lead things off here. Number 3 hitter in the lineup. Base on balls, 2 flyouts to right field for Tags. Takes the ball on the first pitch, 1-0. Sousa in the game for Maney. That's fouled back, 1-1.
I've always been concerned.
Sousa's pitch, that's foul tip, strike. Also hit foul by Tagliaferro. Not sure where the bullpens here are at this field. Is that for both teams, or because I'm trying to tell if maybe Bedford's got somebody warming up for Cariello. There's a hit down the baseline. Sousa's able to step on the bag and get the out. So 1 down here in the top of the fifth. Tagliaferro at 1-3. And now Gilbert up to bat. A fly out, double, and a single. Run scored. James Gilbert gets out of the way of that pitch. Ball one. Contact made. Foul. 1-1. Right down right field. Put out there by Maney. And Gilbert is out. 2 up, 2 down for Bedford. Now Danny Black flew out, ground out. He got a base hit with a run scored. Takes the first pitch for a strike. 2 down here in the top of the 5th. In the dirt, ball one. 1-1 the count. Bedford with the 10-2 lead here. All 10 runs scored in the second inning. Ball 2 there, 2-1. Maney, the starting pitcher, had trouble with control and gave up 10 runs, most of them coming with 2 outs. There's a pop-up. And the catch is made by Aiden Centrella, and that ends a quick inning there. 3 up, 3 down for Bedford. Nobody on base, no runs scored after 4.5. 10-2 Bedford. You're watching Bedford baseball on BCTV. Cariello remains in the game for Bedford. He's pitched 4 complete innings, giving up 2 runs. And now here's Zach Reedy at the plate. Ground out, base on balls in his first 2 at-bats. Swing and a miss there for Reedy. 0-1. Cariello gets the sign from Fox. Throws the changeup outside, ball 1. Count is 1-1. (10-2) might feel like a safe lead, but things can go haywire in a hurry. High ball 3, or ball 2, I should say, 2-1. I'm sure that's on the mind of Bedford coach Chapman. Giving up a run or 2 per inning is okay as long as we don't give up any crooked numbers the rest of the way. 3-1's the count to Reedy. And that's going to be a ball, just misses. So leadoff hitter gets on base. Zach Reedy, his second base on balls of the game. And that makes room for Ryan Maney. 2 pop-outs in the first and the third. He was also the starting pitcher in this contest. Swing and a miss there by Maney. Count goes to 0-1. That looked good, but the umpire does not move. I guess they gave him a strike, so it's 1-1. Or that was a ball, 1-1. Throw to first. Reedy gets back in time. Cariello taking his time. looks over at first. Steps off the bag. What do we have here? They're going to call a balk. So Reedy's going to go to second. And now we see action in the Bedford bullpen. As you can see, the Tomahawks players getting excited, standing in front of our camera here. Check swing, but they're going to say he went around. Strike two on Maney, 1-2. Pitch to Cariello in the dirt. And Reedy's going to take third on the pass ball. That's the second time that the ball's gotten away from Maggie Fox, mostly because the pitch is landing right at the plate, bouncing sideways a little bit because of the spin. Two balls, two strikes here to Ryan Maney. He fouls it back, stays alive. Swing and a miss. And down goes Maney. First out here for the Tomahawks. However, Zach Reedy was able to advance to third on a balk and a wild pitch pass ball. Here's Shea Collins, hit by a pitch, I should say, and flew out. Takes a strike there. Pitch high for a ball, 1-1. 10-2 is your score. Bottom of the fifth inning, one out here at Merrimack High School. Bedford, your 9th seed, Merrimack, your 8th seed in the tournament. Winner advances to meet Pinkerton. That one is fouled by Collins. Count goes to 1-2. It does appear that Bedford's got somebody working out, so we may see a new pitcher in the next inning. Cariello going the whole way here. And the hit misplayed by Du Bois, and the fielding error allows Collins to get to base and Reedy to score. 10-3 now. Now Ivan Tejada scored a run last inning. Reached base on an error. Popped up. Here's a chance for Fox to make a play. Ball moved on her, and she could not track it down. So Tejada survives. So 0-1 now to Evan Tejada. One down here in the bottom of the fifth. Cariello looks at first. Collins back in time. The hit and run popped up into right field. Danny Black gets under it. Collins goes back to first. And two down. Keegan Ponder, base hit in the second, flew out to third in the fourth inning. He's got base runner at first in Shea Collins. Throw to first, not in time. Collins gets back. Pitch and a strike to Keegan Ponder. 0-1, two down here in the bottom of the fifth. Another throw to first, not in time. Pitch is high, here's an attempt to steal. And they're gonna call Collins safe at second. So now Collins in scoring position. One and one is the count to Keegan Ponder. Change up. And a strike, 1-2. Cariello taking his time. Delivers into the dirt. And the count is 2-2. Ponder looking anxious. Chest high, that's going to be a ball. Count is full, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he's going to give up the base. Past the pitch a little high. Ponder takes his base. That's the third base on balls given up by Cariello today, and now Evan Sousa at the plate. He was hit by a pitch and hit a double in this game, scored a run. Ground ball to second and first. Hinton to Folis, and that ends the inning with minimal damage, just one run scored. Welcome back, top of the sixth inning, and Henry Dubois coming in. Base hit, base on balls, and a double. Very productive day for Henry Dubois. Scored 2 runs too. Sousa still in there for Merrimack, delivers the strike. Next pitch misses, ball one, and it's 1-1. Oh, misplay there by the shortstop. That ball went right under the glove of Elliot Medlock. So we'll call that a fielding error. Giving Henry DuBois the base. And now Jack Hinton at the plate. Base on balls in the second. Base hit later in the second, and a sacrifice in the fourth. He gets all of that one. Going to drive the center fielder back, went over his head. Gets into second safely. And DuBois gets into third, so with nobody out, Bedford with runners at second and third. And now Ryan O'Connor in the game, in for Cariello. So we'll take that as a sign that Cariello's day is done. Takes the first strike. Two strikes now on Ryan O'Connor. And he strikes out. O'Connor is out on 3 pitches. First one down for the Bulldogs. And that is Sousa's first strikeout of the day. Jacob Oster at the plate. 2 walks, a base hit. Takes a strike. Oster makes contact. Played in second field, but it looks like we're going to get a sacrifice run scored there as DuBois comes home on a sacrifice. And the score is now 11-1 for Bedford, so a little bit of a cushion there after giving up 3 runs to the Tomahawks. In for a strike. Carter Crowley. Base hit, a walk, strikeout, another base hit. I'm sorry, a base on balls. Second pitch outside for the walk, for the ball, I should say. 1-1. Sousa not taking much time between pitches, unlike Cariello. Contact made there, going into center field. Misplayed there. So another fielding error. 2-base error there for, that's going to be on the right fielder, Keegan Ponder, or center fielder, I should say, Jackson Woods. So Crowley, 2-base error. And he's going to score Hinton. So Bedford's up 12-3 now. And Pat Folis at the plate. Takes a strike. Folis flew out, hit a double, flew out again, and put out at third base, or it's actually correction, put out at second by the shortstop. Count goes to 1-1 to Pat Folis. 2 runs scored in this inning, 12-3. High pitch here, but doesn't get far enough away for Crowley to decide to make a run for it. Swing and a miss for Folis. Count is 2-2. Swing and strike 3. Folis goes down swinging. And Souza gets his second strikeout here. That ends the inning, but not before Bedford punches in 2 thanks to a couple of fielding errors. And after 5.5, it's Bedford 12, Merrimack 6. You're watching Bedford baseball on BCTV. Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th here at Merrimack High. 12-3 is your score. Bedford in the lead, and we have a new batter in the lineup here, Kyle Brander, number 24. High pitch for a ball. Cariello still in the game with Ryan O'Connor hitting for Cariello in the last inning. I thought we were going to see the last of Charlie Cariello, but Coach Billy Chapman keeps him out there. Foul back for strike 1-1. Lunging hit there. Way out in right field, unplayable. That'll be strike 2, and the count goes to 1-2. Cariello winds up. High heat. He gets Brander swinging. First out of the inning. And for Cariello, that is his 4th strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup here. Garen Brown. Flew out 3 times, really hasn't done much in this game, hitting-wise. Foul off a check swing, 0-1. Nice crowd here for the game, and as you can see on the bleachers to the right, those are all Bedford fans. There's contact made there. Pass to, or the throw to first gets away, and that's going to be another error. And Garen Brown finally gets himself on base. Credit him with a base hit and an extra base error. And Elliot Medlock at the plate. A walk, 2 flyouts in this game. Medlock with a runner in scoring position. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Score is 12-3 Bedford. Low for a ball. There's a hit. And the play at home. Throw not in time, run scores. So Garen Brown gets sent home there by this is Rady, I believe, at the plate. One down, one run scored here. It's 12-4. Rady at the plate. And a steal attempt. Successful. Medlock makes it to second. Count is 2-0 to Reedy. Walked the last two times at bat. Low, and that's a ball, 3-0. Bedford with the 8-run cushion here, but they don't want to get too sloppy. And a walk on 4 pitches for Zach Reedy. Runners on first and second. And Ryan Maney comes up, struck out last time out, flew out twice before. And a meeting at the mound. This might be it for Cariello. Five and a third innings pitched, 4 runs given up. Good outing here. So Cariello takes a seat, and it looks like it's going to be Peter Suazo coming in to relieve him. Suazo with 6 appearances, 1-0 record, 11 innings pitched, 10 hits allowed, 7 earned runs, 7 strikeouts. So Suazo will get a couple of warm-up pitches here. And he'll inherit 2 base runners and 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Winner of this game advances tomorrow, Saturday, take on number 1 seed Pinkerton. The Astros had a bye as the number 1 seed. And it looks like we're about ready to begin. So 12-4 is your score, bottom of the 6th, 1 out. Merrimack at bat. And Ryan Maney about to come up to the plate, face the new pitcher. Maggie Fox giving some words of encouragement to Peter Suazo as he's about to enter the contest here. With a healthy lead, but the Tomahawks are dangerous, can strike fast. They scored a run last inning. They've got 2 runners on base this inning. They trail by 8. Here we go, Ryan Maney at the plate. Steal attempt, at third. They make it safely. So Medlock steals third. Rady stays at first. Runners on first and third here, with one out. Pitches a strike to Maney. It's 0-2. Strikeout would be really nice right now. Low and in the dirt, that's a ball, 1-2. Swing. They're going to say contact with the ball was made. Count remains 1-2. Peter Suazo on the mound here for Bedford in relief of Charlie Cariello. Hit and run. Ball is hit foul. Count remains 1-2. Runners on first and third. That's going to be called the ball. Rady decides to take second unopposed. So runners now at second and third. The count is 2-2 to Ryan Maney. Hit into right field, too far to make a play. Base hit to Hinton, throws to first for the out. They're going to give up the run anyway. Medlock scores. Sacrifice for Ryan Maney. Medlock scores, and it's now 12-5. 2 runs scored in this bottom of the 6th. Now Shea Collins coming up. Hit by a pitch, flew out. Fielder's choice in his prior at-bats. But 2 down for Bedford now. High pitch there from Suazo, 1-0. Rady's at third for Merrimack, 2 outs. Another pitch high, 2-0. Outside, a bit low, 3-0. Suazo delivers. Strike taken, as Collins showed bunt, 3-1. That's high, and it's a walk. So Collins gets away from Suazo. Runners now on first and third. And it's Ivan Tejada coming up to the plate. Struck out. Reached base on an error, wound up scoring a run, and then flew out to right field in the last inning. 12-5, Bedford leads here in the bottom of the sixth, 2 outs. The throw to second, not in time. So not surprised that the Tomahawks would be running bases aggressively. Collins taking second. That's in for a strike from Suazo. Count is 1-1, 2 outs. Tejada at the plate. And Tejada had to get out of the way of that pitch. 2-1. The umpire cleans off home plate. And we resume play. Pop back, foul, 2-2. Suazo has got a chance here to close the door. 2-2 count. High, count goes full, 3-2. Maggie Fox had to reach up for that one. And another walk given up. Loading the bases. And Fox goes to the mound to talk to Suazo. Suazo's got 1 strikeout, but he's given up 3 bases on ball so far in this 6th inning, coming in for relief of Charlie Cariello. And now Keegan Ponder, number 12, at the plate. Base hit, a walk, and a pop out. That's in for a strike. Seven-run lead is significant, but you've got a bases loaded situation. You're now the play to second, and the force out. Carter Crowley to Jack Hinton, and we get out of the inning. 2 runs scored, bases loaded, stranded 3 players here for Merrimack. We go into the 7th inning with Bedford leading 12-5. You're watching Bedford Baseball on BCTV. And we are back for 7th inning action here. Bedford leading 12-5. Tagliaferro at the plate, taking a strike, actually fouled back. Throw in for a strike there. Actually, that was the 3rd strike, so Tagliaferro down on strikes. Gilbert at the plate. 1 down here. And a base hit down the first base line. And Gilbert gets on base. Danny Black at the plate. That's a ball from Sousa. Sousa's in a big rush here, getting these pitches off quickly. Here's a throw to first. Not in time. One and 0 the count to Danny Black. In for a strike, 1-1. There's a hit into right field. Keegan Ponder able to get under that. And Danny Black flies out. Now Henry Du Bois comes up to the plate. Outside for a ball. Bedford with a runner at first, 2 down here in the top of the 7th. Oh, and a throw to first, gets away. And they go all the way to third. Aggressive running there by Gilbert puts him in scoring position with 2 outs here, top of the 7th. That is in for a strike. 1-1, the count to Henry Du Bois. He's been busy today. Base hit, 2 base hit, and now a ball gets away from Collins. That allows Gilbert to score on the pass ball. Little insurance run there for Bedford. The lead is now 8, 13-5. Count goes to 3-1 to Du Bois. Bases are empty. It looks like Bedford's warming somebody up in the bullpen to come into the 7th. Ball 4. And Du Bois walks to first. Now Jack Hinton comes up. Takes a ball on the first strike from Sousa. That one is in for a strike. Hinton walked, base hit, scored twice, hit a sacrifice, and hit a double and scored. So a very prolific day for Hinton today. Pitch is in for ball, 2-1. Swings at a pitch in the dirt. Made contact with the ball though. They'll call that a foul. 2-2. So heads up base running. There's a hit to center field. Over the head of the center fielder. This is going to score a run for Bedford. And a stand-up double for Hinton. Du Bois comes in. It's now 14-5. Hinton setting that way over the head of center fielder Jackson Woods. Ball gets away from Collins, and Hinton's going to advance to third base. Bedford really made most of their hay with 2 outs. They scored most of their 10 runs in the second inning while playing with 2 outs. And they scored 2 here. There's a swing and a miss. That's Suazo at the plate. 2-1. Three strikes and out for Suazo. And that's going to end the inning for the Bulldogs, but not before they scored 2 runs. 14-5 going into the bottom of the 7th. You're watching Bedford baseball on BCTV. Bottom of the 7th, Suazo still on the mound. Benjamin Roberts at the plate here for Merrimack. In for Keegan Ponder. Count is 1-1. Change up in for a strike. 1-2. Pitch called the ball. 2-2, no outs, bottom of the 7th. Bedford leading 14-5. Looper missing. Count is full at 3-2. Merrimack trailing by 9 here. Swing and a miss. Swing and a foul back, I should say. Roberts staying alive here. That's high. Ball 4. Roberts gets the walk. Noah Kahn coming in now for Evan Souza. No relation to the singer, who spells his name K-A-H-A-N. This is K-A-H-N. Check swing. Ruled a ball. Suazo delivers low, 2-0. Base runner on first. We're going to have a little conversation here at the plate. I'm wondering if they're going to have a quick trigger here for Suazo. Bedford has a game, assuming they hang on to this lead, tomorrow. So I'm sure Coach Billy Chapman wants to preserve as many of his arms as possible against a high-powered Astros team tomorrow. So it looks like they're going to leave Suazo in here. They've got a cushion of 9 runs here, no outs. High pitch, 3-0. Suazo's got to work his way through here. And that's in for a strike, so Suazo finds the strike zone here. I'm sure Merrimack is going to wait him out, try to get as many bases on balls as possible here. Especially if they think Suazo is getting a little unsteady. There's a swing and a miss. Full count, 3-2. So it comes down to one pitch here. Noah Kahn at the plate, full count. No outs, base runner at first. Swing and a miss. Kahn goes down. Suazo gets a strikeout. One down. And now it's the top of the order, Garen Brown. Hit by a pitch his last time up. Throw to first, not in time. One down for Bedford. High pitch ball, 1-0. In play, possible double play here. And they get him. And that's it. Suazo gets Garen Brown to hit into a double play. And they close out the game, a 14-9 win, I should say, for the Bedford Bulldogs. Tall order, though. They have to take on the #1 seed Astros tomorrow. But you know what they say, you gotta play to have a chance, and they do have a chance tomorrow. So thanks for tuning in. I'm Harry Kozlowski. You've been watching Bedford baseball on BCTV.